Could PTI form a government in the center with a simple majority? Let's dive into the recent election results for some context. The latest numbers have shown a notable lead for candidates linked to former Prime Minister Imran Khan's party, the PTI, who were forced to run as independents after their party symbol was barred. Following closely behind are the contenders from the PMLN and PPP. Interestingly, the announcement of these results was delayed, leading to raised eyebrows and sparking accusations of tampering from the PTI spokesperson. This delay, and the subsequent allegations, have not gone unnoticed on the global stage. Calls for an investigation into potential irregularities in Pakistan's general elections have been made from numerous corners, including from countries such as the United States and the United Kingdom. These results, coupled with the international attention this election has garnered, put the PTI in a strong position. But the question that remains is, will this be enough for them to form a government? With these results, the PTI seems to be in a strong position, but will it be enough to form a government? Now that we've looked at the election results, let's consider PTI's claim that they can form a government with a simple majority. Rauf Hassan, the party's information secretary, held a press conference where he confidently stated that PTI is in a position to form governments in the center, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Punjab. He insisted that they would not strike a deal with the powers that be unless there is supremacy of democracy and its acceptance in the true sense. He also claimed that the PTI would use both legal and constitutional means to block the undue interference of non-political forces in the country's political affairs. When asked about the legal provisions that might hinder PTI's qualification for the allotment of reserved seats, Rauf disagreed. He argued that they would exercise the legal option and get the reserved seats in proportion to their general seats. Rauf was adamant that whichever political party comes to parliament should have the right to form its government without any interference. He also demanded an empowered commission to investigate and expose the elements involved in electoral tampering. Rauf further stated that PTI does not believe in revenge. Instead, they are committed to healing the country's wounds inflicted over the past 75 years. He warned that Nawaz Sharif and Asif Ali Zardari would likely become active again to buy PTI's elected candidates, but confidently stated that PTI has transformed drastically during the last 2 years. Meanwhile, from his jail cell, Imran Khan claimed victory in the country's general election via an audio-visual message. He rejected rival Nawaz Sharif's earlier claim to victory and called on his supporters to celebrate a win that was achieved despite what he calls a crackdown on his party. It appears that PTI is confident about their position, but how will this play out in the coming days? As we wrap up, let's summarize the key points we've discussed. Firstly, we dove into the election results, where an interesting turn of events unfolded. Independent candidates linked to the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, or PTI, led by Imran Khan, claimed a significant number of seats in Pakistan's National Assembly. This is especially remarkable considering Khan himself is currently in jail and his party was barred from using its symbol in the polls. Next, we examined the PTI's bold assertion that they can form a government with a simple majority in the National Assembly. This claim comes despite the legal and logistical challenges they face, given the circumstances surrounding their participation in the election. PTI's information secretary, Rauf Hassan, has been vocal about allegations of electoral tampering and engineering, calling for an empowered commission to investigate these allegations and hold the responsible parties accountable. Lastly, we looked at the reactions to PTI's claim. There have been calls from several countries, including the United States and the United Kingdom, for authorities to investigate reported irregularities in Pakistan's general elections. On the other hand, rival parties, specifically the PMLN led by Nawaz Sharif and the PPP led by Bilawal Bhutto Zardari, are eyeing coalition possibilities, given their respective wins in the election. The political intrigue in Pakistan is far from over. With PTI's claims, international interest and rival parties' counter-moves, the formation of the government is still a developing story. Stay tuned for more updates on this situation.